Hey, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments. I'm about to walk into the apartment at 550 Elmwood, number 3. If I walk through the door and turn to the right, you can see a big living room extended by a sunroom. There's a ceiling fan. Right in front of us is a smaller entry closet, about 2 feet across and about 2 feet deep. Sort of show you. The apartment has hardwood floors. To the left of the entry closet is the bathroom. Then to the left of that is a bedroom. And then we have a hallway down to another office bedroom, into the kitchen, and finally the back deck. Before we go out there, let's take another look at the living room. Try to get a picture of the ceiling fan again. And I would say this room is probably about 13 feet across. And if we include the sunroom, it's probably about 18 feet long. As I walk in, I'll walk in towards the middle. Again, we have nice hardwood floors. It's a tree-lined street. Your windows are facing east, and it's about 4:30. So we're later in the day. We're not getting direct light, but we still get good light. And if I walk to the windows, you can see we're on the 3rd floor. That street in front of us is Elmwood. And the address on this is 550 Elmwood. This is facing south, but you can see it's really facing the other building. And again, Elmwood. If I turn around and look back onto the living room, again, you see the sunroom, the living room, ceiling fan. And just in the back, you can see the entry where we came in. The sunroom's a nice sized room. It's probably about, 7 feet wide by about 9 feet long. Big radiator. That's one of the original radiators, which is not why you'd rent the apartment. But there's actually some decoration in the coils, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'll walk back towards the entry, out of the living room, back towards the entry. We pass the entry closet, and because it's just our next stop, I'll go in and take a look at the bathroom. We see we have tile floors, a new base and a new sink, tank, toilet. We see the outlet. That's not brand new, but it's a newer medicine cabinet. The shower head. The shower. The tiles are pretty close to spotless here. So I'll get you a close-up on the tiles. The tub is the same way. It's really squeaky clean. The windows are replacement windows. In other words, they're newer. They're not brand new, but they're 5-6-year-old vinyl windows. So that's easy to open and air out so you don't get any mildew. You also have tiles on the top, which will help prevent the mildew as well. I'll turn on the... Now, good water pressure for just the hot water. My recollection is that we need a new shower head, but let's try it. Yeah, so that noise lets you know that the shower head is clogged up, and that would be clogged from lime deposits. So you can see it's a little bit older. If I look closely, it's a little bit older. So we'll just get you a new shower head. Make sure all the water pressure that's coming in flows through to the shower. Nice medicine cabinet, great clean sink. Really a clean bathroom. Go under the sink, you can see it's like brand new, very usable, very dry. A look at the tile floors. Another look at the toilet, which is not that exciting. But the bathroom's really quite nice. Quite bright too, actually. So we'll go back out, we'll look at the front door, and as we go just a little further into the apartment, to our right is the bedroom. Bedroom's probably about 13 feet across and probably 11 feet wide. The window is actually facing the building next door. You still get a good amount of reflected light, but not much view. By the window is the closet. Closet's about, goes back a ways. So I'd say it's probably 4 feet or more long, hanging bar and shelf, and about 2.5 feet deep. So it's actually a pretty good sized closet. If we pan back around, we see the door. Again, try to give you a sense of the space. Couple of outlets, and a ceiling fan. And I'm trying to think of the best way to give you a sense of the size. But you could easily get a queen-size bed in here. So I'm going to walk back towards the door. That might be the easiest way to do it. And step back just a little bit. So again, I think that's probably about 13 feet across, and that would be about 11 feet long. So we'll come out of the bedroom. As we go into the apartment, this is a pretty long hallway. It's probably 20 feet or more. And we'll come down the hallway. Just a little past the halfway mark is another bedroom. This is just a little bit smaller. I would say this is 9 by 10, 9.5 by 10. Windows facing the same way, facing the building next door. Ceiling fan, hardwood floors. Again, a nice space. As we come in, we have the closet. Again, almost identical. This closet was recently rebuilt, so I know it's 5 feet across and about 2.5 feet wide. Ceiling fan again, and we have a little extra space as we go across to the radiator, where the closet is not. I'm going to walk over there. You see an outlet and the windows into the building next door, but the room is actually very light. And there's the radiator that I was standing next to, and the door, and the hardwood floors. So that's the office. Could be used as a second bedroom. The rent on this is $11.75, which is super cheap. So that's why I'm not calling it a second bedroom. If it were a 2-bedroom apartment, they'd have to raise the rents. As we walk into the back of the apartment, we see the kitchen. Kitchen's actually quite a bit bigger than most vintage kitchens. Good storage space, full-size fridge, full-size stove, dishwasher, ceramic tiles. This is facing west, so you get a lot of light. You have a pantry just before you walk into the kitchen. So that's very nice. I'm going to walk in and just show you the fridge. And you know what? I think we might be getting a new fridge here, but it'd be the same size. And this is actually quite clean, but I think it might just be time for a new fridge. Storage above the counter. The counter is laminate, but it's nice and clean. Good looking. Storage just above with shelves, an outlet. The dishwasher. Now I'm told my videos are too long, so I don't want to stay too long on any of this stuff, but if you can't be here, it's important you see all this stuff. So I'm double stainless steel sink with a spritzer for the dishes. Again, squeaky clean. If I go underneath, you can see it's totally dry and totally usable. This drawer doesn't really open because it conflicts with this drawer here, but this does, and you can put pots and pans in there. The stove is totally clean. Looks like it's never been used, but I know it's been here for at least a year. And if we open this up, we see it's totally clean. So I guess our last tenants didn't have much use for the oven. That is full size, so it's big enough for any kind of pizza or turkey or anything you might want. Also, you have a nice hood with a new filter. That's very convenient for clearing out smoke. I'm just going to show you some other cabinets. And there's the cabinets. And you have drawers. Whoops, can you see that? And then cabinets below. and another outlet. So you have quite a few outlets in the kitchen. I think you have 3. So that's actually pretty good if I circle around. So let me walk back out and just give you another look. It gets kind of hodgepodgey when I go do stuff like that. You see the fridge is right to the right as you come in, the dishwasher, the counters, the stainless steel sink, full-size stove. Window is facing west, and then the kitchen back door, which is right here. I love this about this apartment. It's got a nice little back deck area. So you can see how the neighbors use theirs. They have some flowers there and a couple of chairs. Here is the space, and then you have a little space there where we have a couple of cleaning items. And the back is just totally pretty. That's a park. If we have the COVID thing going now, but often kids are out there. Another park over there where you can hear the basketballs bouncing. It's very, very mellow back here. So I'll go back into the kitchen. Again, the rent here is $11.75, which I think is very competitive. Rent includes heat and hot water. And as we come out of the kitchen, we go down the hallway, past the second room, which I don't call a bedroom. And then we come down the hall a little bit further, and we're back pretty close to the entry. We see the bathroom, the bedroom. We go back past the front door into the living room and the sunroom, ceiling fan, and that brings us to the front door. Thank you very much for watching.